Hi again. I'm here with another story. This time it's not about a scam, but it's about the power of manifestation. Well, ever since I've given up my kidney, uh, I've experienced something that's beyond explanation. All I can say is there are certain things that I really want, and when I really, really want, somehow it manifests and I get it. There's been many instances where that has happened, but today was something that was so random that I had to share it with you. Manifestation. The power to make something you desire a reality. Okay, so cut to yesterday and day before. We had a very grueling drive. If you've seen my previous reel, you've seen my car was a mess. She was filthy, dirty, and a lot of salt had stuck to her from the highways because here it was all snowing, icy, and so to melt the ice, the authorities put salt on the road. And that salt, when it mixes with the water and it becomes rain, it melts, it starts splashing onto the undercarriage of your car, and that leads to a lot of rusting. So I was determined today to get a car wash to spray all that out, just to preserve my car for more adventures. Okay? It's called maintenance. And we went from little towns to little towns asking if they had a car wash. And they all said, "It's frost." I guess it's their word for it's winter, so we're all closed. We don't use water because it freezes and that bursts the pipes. And therefore, no car wash is open at this time of the year. But it was nagging in here. I had to get a car wash. And I was praying for rain. It was a sunny, cloudy day, partly sunny, partly cloudy, and there was no sign of rain. The roads were gravel roads, more dirt was coming on the car until we hit the tarmac roads. Then the dirting stopped. Many kilometers down actually, it started to pour. And the next thing I know, most of that dirt from my car is gone. That's not the story. That's not the manifestation I'm talking about. That could be too, but even more random. Something else happened. We were driving to Akureyri, which is in Northern Ireland, and we entered the only toll tunnel where you pay a toll. It's a 6-kilometer long tunnel. Well, like any other tunnel, we entered it and we kept going. This is where things get bizarre. I saw on the side there was a lay-by, and there was a Volvo XC60 that was being washed in the tunnel. I'm like, wait a minute. All the tunnels I've been through in this world, and that's a lot of them, I've never seen someone who is not the official vehicle of the tunnel maintenance team, just randomly some dude power washing his car.
This is so funny. Anil had been putting it into this universe to have his car cleaned, and the whole time, this whole day, he kept saying he wanted to have his car cleaned. And we even stopped by at a gas station where they were closed for the season because of snow and it being very cold.
So I just parked behind him. I thought maybe there's a car wash here that's open, because in the tunnel it's a nice warm 45 degrees. It doesn't freeze inside. So I asked him, "Hey, are you the car wash guy, or are you just washing your own car?"
So here we are in a tunnel close to Akureyri in northern Iceland, and Anil just cleaned the car. This is a free car wash. So yeah, this is a free service here for people passing by through the tunnel to clean the car. And what do you have to say, Anil?
It's called manifestation. And happens all the time. I've been wanting to clean my car today. I went to many places where they had services, but they're closed for the winter. And then I'm driving down this tunnel, and here it is. I see some dude washing his car, and that's exactly what I need, and I'm doing that now. He looked at me funny. He says, yeah, I'm washing my own car. I'm like, but how is all this happening here in the tunnel? So yeah, he gave me this whole history about how there's water in this tunnel and how they're, taking the water from, there were hot water springs around that area, and half the tunnel, when they were digging the tunnel, they found hot water, and another half they found cold water. And what he was explaining, this whole piping system to me with this internal mountain river, the hot water was being directed to the lake outside the tunnel, while the cold water was being used inside the tunnel. And they just set up some car wash, power washing unit for someone to wash their car. And I'm thinking to myself, is this God's way of making what I really, really, really want happen? Because I really, really, really wanted to wash that car. And sometimes I wonder of that old adage that says, be careful what you ask for, you might get it. And I need to be careful. I had a happy time washing my car in a tunnel, a 6-kilometer long tunnel, somewhere near kilometer 4. And now Globelander is squeaky clean. Salt is out. Dirt is out. She's brand spanking new again. Until the next time we look for a car wash. The last time we washed her was somewhere in Africa. Or maybe, in East Africa. So it's been a while. So folks, if you really, really, really want something, be true to that want. Manifest. Sache dil se.
Yes, here we are in a tunnel, and this car wash is inside the tunnel, probably midway. I'm thinking I'll probably put it in my post about the actual distance of this tunnel. My guess is it's about 6 kilometers. So here you are, you have cars going through, and a quick look at my left side of the tunnel, and this on my right side, and this car wash right here.
Thanks for joining us on this life-changing adventure. Don't forget to subscribe to the Gift of Life Adventure on Instagram and on YouTube to stay updated on every twist, turn, and inspiring story as Anil raises awareness about organ donation. You're watching The Adventures of a Kidney Donor.